Alright, here's your question. I'm going to read it twice. And your question is, what is it like to grow up in your hometown? Once again, what is it like to grow up in your hometown? And your timer starts.
Good evening, Coach. I'm a simple child that have a big dream I'm a simple child I'm a simple child to have a big dream, and the dream is I will finish my study
and support ka ba?
To have a brighter future someday. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Cabatuan.
So here is your question, candidate number 50. Okay. If you had a chance to discuss a social issue with your local leaders, what social issue would it be? Okay, ulitin ko. If you had a chance to discuss a social issue with your local leaders, what social issue would that be?
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Dahil po sa ating kaganapan sa ating bansa ay ang social issue na gusto ko pong ilapit sa ating leader ay ang mga presyong bihin na gusto ko pong ipahatid.
Alright, so mahilig po people, na gusto ko pong ipahatid sa ating leader ang mga presyong bihin.
Hindi naman po ligid sa ating kaalaman kung bakit tayo mas pinapahirapan dahil sa presyong bihin. Naniniwala po ako na ito ay makakatulong sa atin, sa ating bansa, sa komunidad. Maraming salamat po.
Alright.
Thank you very much, candidate number 15, Ms. Now here's your question. What might be your greatest contribution here in Cabatuan? What might be your greatest contribution here in Cabatuan?
Oh, nalisto ka yan.
My greatest contribution here in Cabatuan is pagiging isang mabuting tao at pagsunod sa mga rules and regulations ng Cabatuan. Dahil alam ko, naniniwala ako sa sarili ko na kapag madisiplinado kang tao, rerespetuhin ka rin ng kapwa mo tao. Yun lamang po ang karanin sa akin.
Here is your question. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be? Okay, didn't ko, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't give any piece of advice for my younger self because I wouldn't be here if I give some piece of advice for myself because it would be a huge impact to my present. If I did, I wouldn't be here standing in front of you to show my confidence and ability to be part of Miss Cabatuan 2023. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. This is your question. What is the most important issue your generation is facing? What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
It is by the misuse of social media. We all know that fake news and misinformation is very rampant into different kind of social media platforms, wherein they affect our minds and our beliefs, wherein sometimes it results to distrust between people. And to battle this, education is the key to become educated and knowledgeable enough to all the events and happening to our surrounding and become inevitable to know what's happening will become a reason for us to become an informed citizen, because a real informed citizen is the one who can share information with truth and authenticity.
this is your question. What would make you a good representative of Cabatuan? Ulitin ko. What would make you a good representative of Cabatuan?
Good evening, everyone.
I believe that the characteristic of being a beauty queen must have a knowledge, confidence, and determination, and especially being brave to face all the challenges in life. Through that, I want to inspire and influence the youth to be brave and to be confident of what challenges they are facing in life. And I thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Miss Lapas. Now, here's your question. Do you think technology is hurting personal relationships? Do you think technology is hurting personal relationships?
Technology, like social media, has its own disadvantages and advantages. But we are using it to be able to communicate to everyone around the world. As we lost physical contact due to excessive use of it. So we should maintain our time on the net and maintain the physical and emotional attachment. And I think we can do better in this world. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much. Miss Sampalo.
Yes, Sampalo.
Alright, so here's your question. If you had an extra 30 minutes each day, what would you do and why? If you had an extra 30 minutes per day, what would you do and why?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I had an extra 30 minutes each day, I would use this precious time to do acts of kindness and service, making the world a better place. One small gesture at a time is a noble pursuit. This does not only brings joy to others, but it also fills your heart with purpose and gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Nana. Now here is your question. Is social media bringing people together or causing separation? Is social media bringing people together or causing separation?
We are now in a digital age, so everything we do, everything we touch, everything we see has now become digitalized. Something that social media has done for all of us is to give connections to people no matter their geographical locations. They give us the capacity to connect with them, to communicate with them. However, we also use social media, some people also use social media as a tool for disinformation and misinformation. And I think that is something that causes divide to people, especially if social media portrays some of the lives of these people as idealized, or they as idealized, and a lot of people, especially the youth, are influenced by these idealized versions of these lives and might cause mental health problems to them. I think if we use social media carefully, responsibly, and if we use it responsibly, then we would be able to connect people and not separate them. Thank you.
How do you handle criticism? One more time. How do you handle criticism?
In the past few weeks, I have frequently allowed my negative beliefs to control me. And this time around, I fill my mind with positive thoughts, quotes, and repeated positive affirmations to myself on a regular basis. And knew that as long as I remained true to myself, there was nothing I could possibly regret. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 10.